Okay, this is Jake with San Diego's Best Windows. I just posted a video about power washing roofs, which we do. This is a regular customer of mine in one of my favorite neighborhoods in Carmel Valley, and we have Drew here with what's your company name? And we have Drew with See Through San Diego. He's a sister company of mine. We throw each other jobs here and there, and sometimes we work together. Today we're working together, and we are repairing a garage door that the housekeeper wrote. I don't, who knows what happened, but they ran through the garage door, and these two panels right here came off. Also, that one was split. So I found a secret place that only us like contractors know about, these secret places, and found these two panels to the door. Now they're not in that good of shape, and there's Gorilla Glue all over the place. It's just like all over, and it looks like crap right here and everywhere else. However, we are making sure that the garage door is reinforced, and we had to disconnect the lines here. We wanted to make sure before we paint it and before we put the spackling, not spackling, you can't use spackling, it's like spackling for fixing holes in houses, but a compound. And once we put the compound in places like this and stuff like that, and we smooth it over, then we can paint it. They wanted to keep the same garage door, but they don't make these anymore. So if you have a son or a daughter that runs through their garage door and they are drunk and break their garage, or just a mistake and somebody rides through your garage door, we do know how to fix garage doors. This is probably the 50th one that I've done, well, maybe about 40 that I've done in the 14 years that I've been in business. This is a little bit more of a custom job because they just don't sell this garage anymore, and they were quoted $4,000 for this particular one to be rebuilt and made from scratch. And I was like, you know what, no way, Jose. So we did it. We only charged them $440. And we have put the garage door back together. We're reinforcing the inside of it. The only downside to this entire project are these reinforcing plates that we have right here, which Drew's going to check right now to make sure that they're going to clear. You need to hold those for you, hold it somewhere. Drew, are those going to clear?
Keep going.
Those are clear, right?
Fuck yeah.
Are you sure?
Fuck yeah.
We don't cuss normally, but that's Drew with the company that I just mentioned. But anyways, so this is the new reinforced garage door. This, before there was 3 panels out, it was screwed up, and so before we paint it, we have to make sure that everything's tight, ready to go, and stuff like that. But the end result is going to look perfect. We just wanted to make sure we were going to be able to even do this before we started painting it and making it look nice. So, Gorilla Glue and things like that, this is just common sense. This stuff just gets scraped off. And, after you sand and then you paint it and you fill these holes in and you paint it, then you got a brand new garage door again. We're painting this entire white part right here. So this particular job might run into tomorrow because we have to pick up paint, and I don't know what time it is, but I think it's like 6:30. We got to get paint. We still got to paint this entire thing right here. So if it does, it does. There's, what are we going to do? Not a big deal. We can just come back tomorrow, and it will take us a couple hours to do everything, but we want to get it up and running and functioning. Let the customer know that we'll be back tomorrow to connect everything up and paint it and all that stuff. But we have plenty of tools. We even have good, expensive toolboxes, which isn't a very admirable characteristic to buy an expensive toolbox. But we do take pride in all our tools. We have a lot of good stuff. because you get what you pay for, and that's what we do. So we don't have to buy tools every year. But anyways, this is Drew and me, and this looks really bad right now, but you should have seen it before. And then, you know, it's just common sense. Anybody that's watching this video knows for a fact that once we sand all this stuff down and we fill the holes in and all that stuff and paint over it, you still get the texture. We're not losing the texture. There's a little bit of blood right there. We don't usually bleed on things either. The texture of this here is not going to be lost, and the originality of it, because this is in a neighborhood that is, you know, 25, 26 years old in Carmel Valley. So, anyhow, that's our garage door video. Can't really post the after video, but we do know how to do things like this. Basically, anything on the outside of your house that needs to be done, we can do. So, it's always good to get a second estimate from us, at least get an estimate, because you could save yourself a couple $1,000s, and you got some slick guy like me coming and talking to you at the door, and then you got 4 guys showing up the next day and you're paying $4,000 opposed to under $500. Actually, he's bought the paint, so it's around $500 altogether instead of the $4,000 they were quoted. So this pretty much goes for anything on the outside of the house. If you can put a garage door back together and have it structurally sound and cosmetically looking good, you can pretty much do anything. So there's my video. Thank you.